Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about this front lip when it was originally shown on Mr. Gallardo's car.
This is the Gallardo mod.
This is the Gallardo mod. Alright, so like I said it before, you guys have seen it here first, and today you guys are in luck because we're gonna show you guys the process that we take in order to install it on my car. And so basically this was like a trial and on Mr. Gallardo's car, and it ended up working fine. It actually works very great. It looks fantastic, fantastic, superb. As you guys can see, a lot of the lines, a lot of the features right here in the front end up following with the front of the 87 or the pre-89 models. We really can't say anything about the 89 plus models because we haven't tried it on those. But as far as like the pre-89 models, we are very certain that the lines kind of follow with the kind of fog light placements. So enough talking, let's get to showing. Obviously the first little process is to remove your old lip if you still have it on. So one of the main things that prevents this lip from actually sitting flush with the front bumper is this lip. As you can see right here, it has like this lip on top. So what Mr. Gallardo ended up doing on his, he ended up kind of cutting this part right here. See how it has that little groove right there? So he ended up cutting this all the way around the whole lip. So when it came down to actually molding it to the front bumper with the torch, when it came down to fitting it on the side, it prevented the lip from creasing up or bulging out or anything like that. So that's one of the first steps.
Alright, so we're gonna warm up the bottom side of the lip. And that's gonna help us so that the plastic gets soft and it's easier to cut. So we're gonna warm it up just a little bit without burning it. There you go. There you go. You should cut it like butter. All right. Stop there. You don't have to do it with the torch. If you don't have a torch, you can use a heat gun. They're pretty cheap on
Harbor Freight, eBay,
Amazon, Wish,
maybe Walmart.
You always want to do the inside, just in case you get too happy with the torch and you do end up burning some of the plastic. It's on the inside and nobody will see it. Roll up some more. Alright,
So any little imperfections?
now that we have the big chunk missing, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we gotta get rid of that lip right there. We don't want any of the lip. It's gotta be smooth like right here. Because once you put your 3M tape here, if it's not smooth, it's not gonna stick to the surface. So we gotta get it all cleaned up. Make sure it's nice and flat.
Any little bump would cause it not to sit flush with the bumper as well. So one easy way to do this is maybe grab like a grinder or what's the other one? The little one.
Cut off wheel?
Alright guys, if you don't have one of these, then you gotta use a knife. You gotta do it the hard way. It takes longer. So I don't know if you guys want to invest in one of these, but it makes the job a lot easier. Ready? Alright guys, what you also want is a rough surface, because if you don't have a rough surface and it looks like that, then your tape it won't stick to this. It's gotta be rough, so it has you know, some rough surface to stick onto.
You guys could also notice how much more flexible the lip became once that big chunk of plastic was removed. So that's kind of key to the molding to the bumper as well. And there you have it. So, time to start putting it on. So basically giving it a good wipe down because she dirty.
I'm gonna wait.
So now what he's applying is some thinner to the part where the double-sided tape is going to be applied. This is just because you want some proper adhesive.
Alright, so let's test fit it. You gotta pull it a little bit. No? Here it is.
This is exactly what I was talking about. Those little inlets right there kind of flowing with the fog lights. And as you know, the 89 plus front bumper is slightly different, so the lip is not going to match up as the same. Also, this part right here flows with the inlet of the intercooler, so very nice. This is just test fitment. making sure everything lines up. But as you guys can see,
It fell.
it fell. So Angel's just applying a little bit of thinner. Uh-oh. That's the next project hitting me up. But anyways, about that. Just applying some slight thinner so the adhesive on the 3M tape could stick a lot better. Let's get it on.
You're signing up first?
Right.
Got it? There it is.
Now for the final details, we're gonna go along with it with the torch to get the final little imperfections to sit flush with the bumper. But that's basically it right there. Looks a lot better, right? One of the last steps is just to add a little screw right here on the side to add some rigidity to the front lip. But you guys be the judge. Comment down below. Is this Mr. Gallardo exclusive Mk4 Supra on a Mk3 bumper worth it? You guys be the judge. Let me know down below what you guys think of the mod. I know you guys have seen it on Mr. Gallardo's, and a lot of you guys were questioning it, but you know, here it is. One of the things that Mr. Gallardo was talking about when he was working on his Supra a while back, something we noticed that when we were searching up, you know, front lips for the pre-89 models, we noticed that there wasn't a lot of support for front lips compared to the 89 plus. There's, if you guys could, you know, I'm sure you guys have checked online that there's way more support for front lips for the 89 plus model. So Mr. Gallardo wanted to be a lot different, or different compared to everybody else, and he so happened to have one of these lips laying around, and coincidentally he tried it and it ended up working out pretty darn good. So who knows, maybe he might have started a trend here. Just remember guys, you guys saw it here, Mr. Gallardo exclusive on LFA TV. Now it's just time for you guys to go out, get yourself a lip, do it yourself.
What?
And you know what? I think it would be pretty cool if you guys go ahead and try the mod yourself. And I don't know, we'll think of a hashtag that if you guys do it on Instagram, post a picture, and we'll think of a hashtag that you guys could put. That way we could check out your guys' lip or your guys' mod and your guys' Supra. So that'll be pretty cool. Let us, what do you guys think? What hashtag should we use? Mr. Gallardo exclusive, Mr. Gallardo Mk4 lip.
Gallardo lip.
Gallardo lip. Hashtag Gallardo lip. There you go, we'll use that. We'll use hashtag Gallardo lip. And you know, as soon as this video goes live, I'll start checking the hashtag Gallardo Lip on Instagram and see if you guys are actually doing this mod or this retrofit, whatever you guys want to call it. But yeah, we'll do that, and we'll start checking out your guys' Mark 3s. But that's it for today, guys. On to the next one. Peace. Hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. Over and out.